the live.
Zoom. Go live, Zoom link, whatever it is. All right. Share screen.
I mean, it shows in its survey
Yeah.
that this video has ended.
No, that is the yesterday's video. Right now the video is open.
Yeah. Its survey.
Yeah.
That this video has. Its survey.
Yeah.
That this video has. Its survey.
Yeah.
This video has.
Hiral, you need to switch off other elements. All right. Okay. We're going live now. Good morning, everyone. I am really excited to introduce today's member and talk about her story this morning, because Hiral has been one of the members whom I've seen personally very closely growing very rapidly in a very nice way. And one of the things that I love about her products and her brand is that they're very, very reasonably priced and great quality. I personally am one of her customers, and I love Hiral's choice of style and the way she curates her fashion line. I am very excited to hear about how her journey has been from her own mouth and her own experience. I'm sure a lot of us will learn from her experience, and we will also rejoice her wins today. So Hiral Agarwal here is the visionary founder of DesiChic, and we'll talk about the world of fashion with her, the world of Indo-Western fashion with her, and also we'll talk about the life of a mompreneur. Hi, Hiral. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Armin. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And yes, we've shared a long journey. I think since the inception, maybe, I don't know. But yes, it's been a long journey and it's been a very fruitful journey. So yes, I'm pretty excited to share my views here.
Do you want to quickly introduce how it all began?
Yes, I'm Hiral Agarwal. I'm the founder of DesiChic. I started this brand in 2015. And we are specializing into Indian and Indo-fusion cotton clothing. So it started with my need to do something, while being at the comfort of my home. And I was always very passionate about dressing, and normal routine stuff never excited me. I always wanted to mix and match, do something which is different. And dressing up was always my passion. So that's how I got into this small little idea, when few of my friends always praised me, why don't you get stuff as you wear for us, and we would like to explore. So that's when this little brainchild of the DesiChic was born, wherein I started with small batches of outfits, bringing them into my colonies and selling it off back home in 2010, 2012. That was in Mumbai, and then in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. So those were small batches that I kept shifting. I shifted to Dubai in 2012. And then I again started back in 2014. I just got one small batch, which got sold out instantly. But in 2015 is when I started giving it a serious thought, and started as a business, because then it never kept me away. And yes, my clients always wanted stuff from me. Thankfully, I got a very good response here in Dubai. And I saw that Dubai had the dearth of good cotton clothing. We had cotton, but not something which was premium in terms of the material, in terms of the designs, in terms of the styles. So that's when I thought, let me bring this in, because definitely this was something which was much needed in fashion forward Dubai. So yeah, that's how it started, and it's been a long journey, but a very fruitful one, a very successful one. Slow and steady, but yes, it has given me a name, and I'm very excited about the future too.
Awesome. Great. I want to know more about your inspiration and your motivations to keep going, because it seems like it's been a long journey, right? It's been a journey that started more than a decade ago and in different markets, in different places. So what was that one thing that kept you going?
I think it was love from my customers, to be honest. Um, I have seen them trusting me blindly. They have been coming and telling me, Hiral, you just give us the outfit. You just mix and match for us. In fact, a lot of them even asked me to get the jewelry, how I can pair it up with each outfit. And I'm pretty self-driven too, because I don't like same things, monotonous things into my lineup. And so that's where I keep on inventing, experimenting. I don't like fashion which is very fast forward. I want timeless fashion, something which my client can use it for, not more than just, I don't want them to use one time and then just throw it away. It can be used in multiple ways. So that kept me going, because then I have to think of innovative ideas as to how it can be used in multiple ways. And yes, love from all the community members, different communities opening up. So the various avenues opened up for us to focus, to market ourselves. So that also kept us growing in terms of inventories, in terms of SKUs, wherein we wanted to put more on the platform for the client to experiment and to reach out to the wider audience. So motivation, definitely normal women like us who wanted to dress up, in a designer way, but in a more comfortable price range. That kept me going, because then it was actually a challenge for me to put that forward. So that was the thing.
That is very interesting, because yes, I can definitely tell that your pricing has been competitive. So from a cost structure and from getting your supply chain adhere to the price standards that you want would have been something that you've constantly and consciously worked on. So that's great. Um, Thank you so much for sharing that. I want to know what was that one point, Hiral, in your business journey that made you feel, yes, this is what I want to do for the next 10 years? Which point? When was that? Was it in Dubai? Was it in Riyadh? Was it in Saudi Arabia? Was it in Bombay? When was that point? And, just share with us, if you can, that memory, that instance, and that emotion, because it's very inspiring to hear different entrepreneurs and their journeys and that aha moment, epiphany moment.
For me, there were two actually. When I started, it was 2018 when I actually started doing very well, and my kids were growing up, and I actually started developing confidence in my brand. And that's when 2018, 2019, I decided to start in a bigger way. And then COVID hit, so that was actually a dampener. But again, I was actually quite focused. I wanted to do it in a better way. I wanted to expand. It didn't happen. So I was a little demotivated. Then there was this online community that we have in Dubai, which is Indian Women in Dubai. And that's a community which is hosting about 55,000 Indian ladies. And so they hosted a award ceremony, which was totally, it was based on the voting system. And there I was voted as the best designer apparel for the first year. And that was something which actually boosted my morale, because over there, we had to get, reviews and votings from your clients. And when they were reviewing, they were actually mentioning stories about how things went with us. And those stories from my clients motivated me enough. Like they were like so attached with my brand. I felt definitely I need to grow for them and for myself too. I cannot just let this go in vain. So that was the point wherein I had to grow. And yes, I'm definitely much more excited. And, I'm going to go forward, definitely.
Amazing, amazing. So about your target market, is it only going to be mostly Indian-based fashion, Indian-inspired fashion, or are you looking at capturing the diverse 175 plus nationalities that we have here in the UAE? Do you have some points
Yes.
there?
So So my forte will remain Indian fashion, but I would want to introduce Indian fashion to these nationalities that we have here in UAE and Middle East. I'm looking forward to grow in Middle East now, because in UAE is definitely something which wherein I've made a bit of a mark. But to grow, I have to, because I'm getting a lot of inquiries and queries from the Middle Eastern market also. So I'm looking forward to grow with the Middle Eastern market also. But Indian fashion would definitely remain my forte. And I want to introduce beautiful culture, heritage to the other nationalities also.
Amazing. So my next question would be, was there any particular struggle that you faced as a woman?
Yes and no. I would say yes, because see, we all are conditioned in a particular way as a working woman, as a housewoman. I mean, you can say housewife, or as a mother. So we have so many responsibilities that we have to go forward with, and that's wherein I say it was a little hampering process wherein I was growing. But my family has been my constant pillar of support. So I wouldn't say that they were actually a problem for me. It was my own conditioning, how we are grown as being a perfectionist. We have to be a perfect mother, perfect wife, perfect homemaker. So that's where, we struggle. So somewhere now I have learned to actually kind of keep a balance, or maybe let go few things, and kind of move ahead with things which are more important, and prioritize myself. My family has been excellent. They have been standing next to me at every moment, and I have no complaints with that. But yes, it's our own conditioning as a women, how we have to be perfect in every manner. That was something which was definitely a little bit of dampening thing. That's it.
Yeah, it's our self-doubt or our self-critique that actually damages all of these things, and we kind of overthink in many areas in many ways. But when we open things up, and when we are conscious of our boundaries, and we're conscious of our vision, when we are very aware of it as well, I think you get clarity, and one gets clarity.
It's all
So,
about that, plus letting go a lot of things. You can't hold on to things, so that's important.
yeah. So how did you, I mean, you're saying that one of the things that you did was letting go of the struggles and basically mute the inner critique in you much,
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
towards. That's interesting. So how has your journey been in the past year and a half? What are the things as a business owner that you've done really well? What are the things that you want to move towards having a better goal in the business? And what is the one thing that you need today from a business standpoint?
So, of course, COVID has actually shifted the entire business online. To be honest, I would say earlier brick and mortar used to be you know, one of the go-to business strategies. People used to come visit you, and they used to, feel the fabric, try it on, and then buy. COVID has shifted the entire strategy, the entire mindset of people, and they've gone online. So going online was one thing which is actually going to work. And I'm seeing that last 1.5 years, we have done more business online than I might have done offline. So yes, I'm going to expand vertically and horizontally. I'm going to grow on various markets. We are already listed on its survey. I'm going to list on a few more marketplaces, maybe to expand vertically. And horizontally, yes, I'm looking at expansion of my SKUs. Other than clothing, maybe I can get into, you can say upholsteries and home decor, but that's a little, far off projection that I have. But yes, to add on and to grow further, I'll have to add variety into my product range. And that's going to definitely focus on Indian heritage and Indian weavers. So that is what I'm looking forward to later on also.
Amazing, amazing. Your journey with It's Her Way has been just about a year into it, right? How have you taken the support from a platform like It's Her Way? And what do you have to say about that experience?
See, my journey has been amazing. It has been flawless, and my experience has been, again, very, very fruitful in terms of learning new things, apart from getting business and apart from getting the reach that I wanted to from the other viewers. Because see, what happens is I have a selected range of my Indian target audience, but It's Her Way gave me the target audience of other nationalities that we are talking about. And what I liked working with It's Her Way is they're not only focused on getting businesses, but empowering women through various other channels, doing workshops, doing networking events, mentoring. And I have attended quite a few of them. I attended one with the accounting, wherein we were taught to maintain finances. Then one a networking event I've done a pop-up event with It's Her Way. The first thing that they've actually introduced me is through to the model photo shoot that we did. And that's when I actually realized how a professional photo shoot helps in any branding or any business to look professional. So I think It's Her Way was the first person, it was you, Armin, who actually got me into getting a professional photo shoot done, and you helped me all the way out. So yes, It's Her Way has been actually very, very supportive in various ways. We have done collaborations also with you. So yes, a lot of things, and I'm looking forward to expanding much more. And yes, Armin, I think we should grow in other countries also now.
Yes, we are. We will. There's a lot of plans in place. We're just getting our ducks in order. And yeah, announcements will come soon. What would be your next, step with your community-based, approach and
Okay.
your e-commerce based approach? So you are selling online, and everybody is selling online more and more. What is the one thing that you want to do to better sell online? Because online, when we say online, Hiral, and I want to say this to everybody who's listening and watching as well, Instagram selling or social media selling is not necessary selling, because it is just back and forth. It's an ancillary channel, but it shouldn't become your direct channel, because it's very, very time consuming. It's not a straightforward journey. So have you thought about how you want It's Her Way or any other marketplace partner that you have to help you do that better? Because not only you, I think a lot of people who are in the stage as which you are in your business might also have the challenge, and they might say, yes, Hiral is right, even I need that kind of support. So what is that one thing that you would need to excel in your online selling channel? Because yeah, I see you in your pop-ups, I see you in your exhibitions, you're very good in networking, and one or two of the Indian communities that you're affiliated with are really something which is your ripe target audience. So obviously that's a good thing that you're doing. Beyond that, to scale, to reach, what is the one thing that you need?
See, first thing that I am studying personally on my levels is that I'm getting my website ready, because as I said, as you said, social media is not it definitely takes a lot of time. Even WhatsApp selling that I do takes a lot of time, because then each time I have to forward pictures, and then, the queries happen. So website is definitely under production. It's already almost ready. So that's going to make my life easier, because then I'll be able to even share my product range with the various marketplaces. Right now, I'm lagging behind with any platform. I know that I'm lagging behind with It's Her Way also, because my product range is definitely something that doesn't get uploaded all the time on all the marketplaces that I have collaboration with, because I'm not able to kind of keep up with the whole fast forward fashion market. I'm also going to increase my inventory, so that, whenever a product gets sold out at my channel, it does not get affected at the channel or the other marketplaces, because I'm seeing that, this is what is the constant problem I'm facing. And then obviously updating each channel individually becomes a problem for me. So I'm looking at even partnering with the fulfillment centers, so that, I have a product range in place, wherein if it gets sold out on these marketplaces also, I have the inventory ready for me. And not, I don't have to refuse the client saying it's already sold out. It happened with me just 2 days ago, when there was an order on It's Her Way. I had to refuse because it was sold out. So yes, I'm going to increase the inventory range. And for that, I need all the platforms to actually promote our products better, so that, it gets sold out. I don't want them to be lying in the center also, and then it becomes a burden on me. So yes, I'm looking at the promotions. I'm looking at the idea is as to how it can be sold to different nationalities other than just the Indian nationalities. So that's
Perfect.
what, yeah.
Perfect. That's great. I think what I think we've already answered. There was one question about what will make you happy about your business, and I think you already answered that, so I'm not going to cover that. One question which is really interesting whenever we ask this to our members is 3 words that describe your business journey so far.
Oh, I'll have so many, but anyways, let me try.
3 words that come like snap to your mind.
So first is out of the box thinking, being resilient, and third would be being ambitious. That's something describes my journey. I mean, that's how you have to grow, I feel so. And I think that actually empowers you. So you have to keep constantly innovate yourself. You can't be sitting with one product range and just, bang on it that, okay, this is going to work for you. You have to innovate. You have to continuously innovate. And when I say innovate, it doesn't mean you have to go on, design your own product range every single time. You can try and show different ways to be worn so that, each outfit can be used multiple times and client feels the worth of it, that, okay, this outfit can be used so many times and it's worth buying the product. That is one. Second thing is being resilient, because, we are in this business, we face a lot of negative, criticism sometimes, and sometimes a lot of things hampers, like we said, COVID hampered. There are many other things like being a housewife, being a mother. We have so many challenges that we face every single day. But I think keeping calm, being resilient is going to help us out. And yes, ambitions has to be there. You have to be ambitious. Without that, you can't grow. You can't grow. So that is important. And that empowers.
So on ambition, Hiral, what is your 10-year dream for DesiChic?
I want it to be a fashion house which is operating in multi-countries. So I know it's a very, you can say it's a very, very hypothetical dream, but yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm aiming towards that. Yes, that's my dream. Yeah.
Great. We wish you all the best for it. And whatever you need from the It's Her Way community and the ecosystem is there for you. Just say it and we'll get it done. And yeah, thank you very much for sharing this time. I know you're traveling, you're in the middle of two cities, and you lost your phone as well. So it's been a challenge. Thank you so much for still doing this. This is all about tenacity and grit. This is about resilience as well, as you rightly said. You could have just said, no, I can't do it. There's too much happening, and you didn't. Being there, being present, showing up is one of the things that entrepreneurs need to start doing. And it comes with experience, doesn't it? I would say in the beginning years, it might be that you want to balance things and you give one up and try to take the other, but then the guilt would really kill you. So
it is. Yeah. In fact, this thought came to me that, okay, I will refuse for this because I was too boggled. I was too, hassled with the whole thing. But trust me, I have some amazing set of friends, and they told me that, Hiral, you must go on. Life has to move on. They have been standing with me all while, my entire journey. They've modeled for me, and they are like, you have to go ahead and speak your heart out, and that's where I am.
Amazing. Do you want to say their names, give them some credit? Feel free to.
Oh, there are so many. So actually, yeah, I can give their names, but missing out any would be a problem for me. But there are so many. So in fact, I have my models in terms of female called Richa Nigam. She is Mrs. UAE, but she's never, shown any air about it. She's standing next to me always. I have a close friend, Smita Akhilesh. There is Tarana Karama. There is in my earlier days, as this friend Neelam Azmi, she's done photography for me. I have friends, many friends who actually stood by me and literally supported me in each and every single step that I have taken. They've stood by me, managing my inventories, doing photography, doing modeling. So actually, there are a lot many. I have Vidya. I have many more. In fact, I may be missing out because I'm just too overwhelmed right now, remembering them. and whatever they've helped me. So it's all, see, any woman growing is not just her. It's all about her family. It's about her friends, the entire support system that she carries. So back home in India, I have my father-in-law taking care of my entire accounts, entire dispatches. So, it's not just that. My sister helps me with the purchases sometimes. So, and my brother-in-law helps me with the collaterals. So when a woman grows, I think the entire family grows. So that's where it is.
So sweet. That's so sweet. That's very humbling, Hiral. And I'm really, really happy to see that you've got such an amazing personal network. I hope your personal network and your professional network, grows furthermore. And I'm sure you've made some great friends out of some clients as well. So that's another thing. I'm sure the person that you are, the personality that you have, it shows. Sorry, you were saying.
So when I shared this with my clients also that I'm going to be live, I got such good responses from each one of them. And they were like literally saying that we're so happy to see you up there and this and that. So that's actually very humbling, and it's very good to see where I am, where I've connected a personal connect with each one of them, which is very, very, actually it's overwhelming for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, Hiral. You have a good rest of your summer holidays. I just want to quickly share the screen and showcase your brand online so people can see that you already have a website, and it's great that you're making your own. This is DesiChic, everyone. If you just look or search for DesiChic on itsherway.com, you will see all the fabulous collections. And I see you've improved so much in your photography as well after our photo shoot, Hiral. You've taken some learning, really implemented. Really proud of you for that. These are some of the collections. Do you want to talk about a specific item, product?
So these are all cord sets which are very famous right now, which is the latest trend, and they're very, very this is one of my favorite. In fact, I personally own it. And this is something which you can again pair it up in a very different way. Like you can just pair the pants with some different top, and the top with white pants or palazzos. So it's not only limited to this particular, pattern or this particular combination. You can keep on changing it.
Amazing. What material is this?
This is muslin silk. This is muslin silk, which is a blend of cotton. So it is very, very convenient for us to wear even during summers. And it's a very stylish outfit, very stylish piece. Then I have one ikat range, which I had actually, you can see one piece collection below down. You will see my one pieces are there, which just go down below. Yeah, these ones. These are all the one.
Oh, I love this one. I love this one.
Yeah. So these are all from the weavers of Telangana. I had actually gotten them. This ikat is from Telangana weaver. They are certified by Government of India. They are pre-textured, and so they are very comfortable to wear. And they're pre-shrunk, and even they don't bleed color or anything. So very comfortable.
Ikat is a textile, or is it like the print that's there on it?
No, it's a print. It's the weave. Ikat is a weave. So basically, ikat can also be called as pochampalli. So it's the different way, different names in different states that we call it.
Amazing, amazing, lovely stuff, and your prices are unbeatable. It's great that you're getting this this pricing strategy right, because that is one of the things that really, really matter.
So this is one of our shoots that we've done. Yes, this is where it all started.
Yeah, we can see it, right? Even in your collection, how it's improved, how you're going. It's great. It's great. One shoot, one great experience can give so many learnings. I feel that is one of the best things that an entrepreneur can take and run with on and on and on and on. It doesn't need to be that you need to constantly spend money, invest money, but if you take the right points and if you take the right learnings from each of the experience and investments that you've done, I think there's more to grow there.
Totally. You've broken that barrier of my thinking, and thank you for
You're most welcome. All right. It was a great morning. Thank you for this. And we'll see you soon. We'll see more products soon as well on It's Her Way.
Very soon. Thank you so much for having me over.
Thank you. Bye-bye.